What's up, family? MTC Fishing here. Just got back from the Ozarks. Great overall, great experience. I enjoyed it, had lots of fun. I unfortunately have some bad news for you guys. I didn't get to record the back portion. As you guys can see on my screen, everything is in photos. So I don't have any video of the overall capturing how everybody was fishing. I do have some of the my chest mount that I was using, so then that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys in the video. But unfortunately, it's not too much content because I didn't have so much battery life, so I couldn't record as often as the back one, which would be running the whole entire day. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's going to be some information at the end, so please stay tuned for that as I kind of recap of how everything went down.
Alrighty, guys, just made it. And 7:40, almost 8 o'clock. Man, tired. See this? Hilly, but it's a nice place. Got the boat launched, so we're gonna see practice day. How practice day goes. We're gonna go explore some spots. Hopefully, find some funny holes. Seen a couple shad already, so that's a good sign. But now it's just figuring out a good pattern so we can catch these fish. But wish us luck. And, let's get back to fishing. Got him. Yes, sir. Ah! Quick release. Yeah, I was like, am I hitting a rock? Yeah, it just kept I thought I was just hitting rocks. I was like, I'm hitting rocks. Good morning, world. 6 o'clock right now. We got about 30-minute wait. Second day. A lot of people. It's a different area of the Lake of the Ozarks. We are at PB2 fish area. We're launching off the PB2. Gonna go get them. Hopefully we go get a big one. Oh, yeah, little guy though. Yeah, right next to the shore. Pulled it right out of his damn mouth. Oh crap, Benny can't catch me, my bad. Little guy. Oh my god, got caught on my. Just another small guy. Sorry, I'm gonna turn us back around. Yes, baby.
See, caught it with fish too. See?
That's a good fish, but ow.
You gotta catch one, daddy.
Not a bad fish. It's a keeper.
How?
This is probably only like 2.5.
2.5 only?
Yeah. Want to grab the scale, Benny? It's a good fish. Right off where it should be.
Yep. Off the cliff, dirty water.
Let's see. Will it be a 3? I don't think so, but I guess it doesn't hurt to just check it out. But it doesn't hurt to check. 2-1.
3-1?
Oh, 2-3-5. Not bad. Yeah. Well, buddy, thank you for biting. I appreciate it. Mwah. Little guy. Yeah. Little baby. Sorry, guy. I was pretty much hooked you in the eye. Yeah. Little baby. It's alright. The guy seemed like he was like, oh, well, it happens. Never give up!
Good.
Nah, that's not a 3. That's a keeper. It's not a big one, but wow. It's not a 3. It's probably like, I'll give it a 2.6. It's bigger than my other one. It's fatter. No, it's 2.2. Dang it. Whatever. It's fatter. It's just not as long. That's all. Bro, there's no way. There's no way. Hey, thanks for biting, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Mwah. Hey, kiss the camera. Mwah. Peace out.
Well, if you made it this far into the video, thank you guys for watching. If you guys are looking for more information of where I fished and how I fished it, stay tuned. So I have here pulled up the Google Maps of Lake of the Ozarks. So our cabin, the Airbnb place that we were staying at, was at this place here. It's called Summer Haven. It was a really cool place. If you guys ever plan on visiting Lake of the Ozarks, definitely a place to be. But our main fishing spot, our first day fishing spot. So the video started with day 2. Day 1, I skunked. I didn't catch a single fish. It was tough. We fished this area of the Gravois, and then we fished along all these arms here, and we came all the way down. Clear the water up at the Gravois mouth is a bit stained, and that's where I did catch one on practice day, but it on tournament day it just wasn't producing. So we ended up going back down, making our way, And going on these areas here, all clear water. This water is probably at least 5, 6 feet clarity. You would think, based on clarity wise, you would see a lot of fish, but even there, like these fish up here, for some reason, they were just spooked. Like day one, I tried to fish these whole entire areas, and we weren't getting anything. I wasn't getting a single bite. I lost confidence, and I was like, "Man, this is tough." We practiced here as well. That's the thing. So practicing here, I caught 3 fish on practice day, but it didn't. I wasn't confident based on the lures that I was tossing out. So come day tournament day, I was like, well, I go back to comfort lures. As you guys see, I was tossing chatterbaits. I was tossing the DT 10s or DT 16s, and I was trying to figure out some sort of depth pattern on the lake, but it wasn't showing as much as I thought it would be. But we ended up going down to PB2 down here, the glaze for day number 2, and that's simply because all the weigh-ins on day 1, a lot of them came out of a red oak here and PB2, and some people actually weighed in at I forgot which launcher this one had, but for some reason, this area down here, the lower part, the higher mile markers of Lake of the Ozarks, produced a lot more fish. I think Point Randall Resort, which was over here, this station only had four scoreable bass in all the hourlies. I think on day 2, so people that were fishing over on this area just wasn't producing. Alhana had some, but Alhana Resort covers more of this area and this bit section. While people over here would rather go PB2, people over here and the people who fish in the Gravoyas would just go to Alhana. But Point Randall, which honestly does produce almost just as much scoreable bass, nothing was producing over here. So it just showed that many people were struggling just as well as we were when we were fishing there. But we ended up coming fish down this section here, and it, as you see in the video, we were getting bites. I caught 8 that day. It wasn't anything amazing, but regardless, it was way better than how the first day went. So that change up helped us try to figure out a different pattern, be a little bit more confident in the situations that we're putting ourselves in. So I wanted to reiterate on why I was screaming on the last catch, because that was actually my first jig fish I've ever caught at Ozarks. Being this the 5th time, it was exciting to me to finally figure out some sort of pattern I can use with the jig, and that's the reason why I got excited, because I was stoked to finally catch my first jig fish there at Ozarks, and when I go there next time, I can play with it a little bit more. That's what's helpful. It's a learning experience. I usually use jigs as a flipping tool towards heavy mats, docks, maybe trees. I don't typically use them for rock flats like how Ozarks is. So it definitely gives me another perspective that I can take to maybe even apply to other lakes around here in Wisconsin. So I was super stoked about it. I'm excited to see how else I can fish this reservoir. There's a lot to learn. um, the guy that ended up taking it uh, was an 8 pounds, 8.2 pound bass, giant bass, and wasn't on the most beautiful rig. If you guys know what the panorama was, he caught it off of panorama, but he had like a chatterbait jig head with it. And hey, sometimes the ugliest baits work. Like, don't get me wrong, the panorama I think is a fantastic plastic. It's just how he rigged it. It was out of the ordinary. It wasn't something that I would typically see myself doing. And most fishermen, I hope you guys could relate that honestly, we do make our baits look too presentable. It looks too pretty. Like it makes too much sense. Sometimes it's the baits that don't make sense that when you toss it out there, you're gonna get a bigger bite. But regardless, congrats to him. He's $100,000 richer. I am unfortunately $200 more poorer. That's the name of the game. It's a uphill battle for fighting it. But water temperature. So just a little information about the Ozarks. Water temperature. I was hitting around 50 most places, especially in the Gravois arm was all around 50, and Point Randall. Going to the middle of the lake, we were getting around 48, 49. In PB2, it was actually cooler there. We had temperatures go down to 46, 47, but during the day, it did rise up to around 55, 56. So come second day, luckily that day was around 80 degrees, so it definitely helped to warm up the water a bit more. I didn't see any spawning fish. Every fish that I caught was just off of a ledge or secondary point into these channel ways. So definitely for future people fishing this system, pay attention to going into maybe further back with how the weather is coming up. But most of the time when we were fishing out on these secondary points, right coming right off of the mouth, and that's where we got most of our bites. But other than that, I think Ozarks, it was a great experience. Again, I enjoyed it with my dad and with my brother. Hopefully, we get a lot more opportunities like that. Overall, I couldn't ask for more, and I look forward to my next tournament. I have another tournament at Lake Winnebago, not this weekend, but the following weekend. It is the 26th. So I'm gonna go pre-fish Winnebago this weekend. Hopefully I get better videos during that time, and that way you guys can see how I'm working things and what other shenanigans happen. But much appreciated if you stuck with me this long. Hopefully this information helped you guys fish the Ozarks a bit better for these coming up tournaments. I hope you guys enjoy it, and like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.